See how my director do me, y'all. She don't give me no okay, ready to go. She don't do me no point, no nothing. She just throw me on the screen. But you know what? I don't care. TMI News Tuesday night, and it's time. That's right. We going back to back. We got another great hot interview with none other than Kendra Rainey-King in the. Can I say in the building? Because technically she's not in the building. So for all you technical folks, y'all know what y'all can do. It's TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate. Time, and it's gonna happen right now.
Introducing the one and only Mr. TMI. Now check it. He's Mr. TMI, known as the Bearman, aka homie the black sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, rotor-driven, buzzing, tune in, don't miss anything. Bringing the best of variety of different guests, keeping it real and essence, they dress to impress. Every day chasing the check, follow, subscribing, request, it's time to decompress. Get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire. Feel it, he on fire. Now hope that I got your attention to jump in the building. Y'all watching Mr. TMI.
All right, it's time, and we have none other than, oh my goodness, author, director, writer, producer, all that, actress. She does it all. None other than Miss Kendra Rainey-King. How you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. She coming on here and she done brought the dimples and this bright smile and everything. She brightening up the platform because y'all know my teeth stay brown with coffee. So, in saying that, hey, how you forget it? We talked a little bit before we got on here about this hour kicking our behind. How that hour treating you?
Ooh, it's kicking my butt, and it's spring break, and it ain't no springing over here.
So wait, so the kids are out of school or are they back home? Like what kind of kids you got right about now?
Well, look, I have two kids that are at two different school districts. So I got one that went back. My youngest, he had spring break last week. My
Okay.
oldest, he had spring break this week with me.
So you got 2 weeks of spring break that you got to deal with children's.
That's right.
Well,
That's
don't worry, cause mine home and the house can't get warm because he keep the refrigerator door open.
right.
So hey, I know what you're dealing with. It ain't no damn food, nothing
Yeah,
be here. Now,
growing boys.
uh, so I thank you again for coming on our platform. And man, look, you have done some phenomenal work already.
Thank
And to me, just to me, because I'm ignorant, it seems like you came out of nowhere.
you.
But
So a
we
lot
know
of people
that's not the
say
truth.
it's not the truth. I've been on the other side of the spectrum.
That's right. So let's start off with telling the people where you from, and then we'll get further into your ventures. Where you from?
Well, I'm born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and I'm from Pleasant Grove, E. Green.
Oh my God! So you a Cowboys fan?
I am die hard, no matter what.
Understood. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna get on them. That's a different show. Different show. I ain't gonna even talk about them.
Don't
So
start. Don't start. None won't be none.
you know what? In doing our research, what was amazing to me about you and is the fact that you have over 50 books published. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, I do. Yes.
At what age? Because I'm gonna say you wrote your first book at 5.
So I actually started writing my sophomore year. Actually, um, I just had a flair for writing. Like I love writing. I love reading. I love reading like crazy. Um, I started off in elementary, and I started reading R.L. Stein, Goosebumps, and Stephen King, and then I got fascinated with that. But then when I got to high school, my freshman year, I was in the library all the time. I didn't even go to lunch. I just went to the library. I got a lot of books, and then I started reading Terry McMillan, Owen Tyree, and Eric Jerome Dickey. It just went crazy like after that, and I'm just like, man. I just sat down one day and I sat on the stairs in my apartments and I just started writing. I didn't have a computer or anything then. So it was just literally hard work writing every single day, writing on paper and put it inside a binder. And I literally had about 300 to 400 pages for my first book.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
was a junior. I was a junior in high school when I finally completed it. And when I got to my senior year, that's when I got my first book published or whatever. So that's, I started from there. That's where I started from.
That's awesome. But I gotta ask, at 15, 16 years old, what type of things were you writing about at that time?
I wrote about things that was privy to me. So me growing up, I was a plus size girl. I always been that big girl. So I wrote about my experiences, what I experienced going from elementary to high school. So at that point, my first book was actually called Deception, but A Bad Chick actually came before that. But Deception was actually about a young girl who she went to New York. And it's actually a true story. My best friend from elementary, we went to school together, and she was a foster child. She ended up moving. We went to school together, and she ended up moving to New York. She married African Prince, and they are still together. And I wrote that movie based off the book first, and then the movie. But it was based off of me and her because we used to turn up. We used to have fun, and we were the girls that we loved ourselves. And a lot of people
Yes.
at that time they didn't have that experience of loving themselves, even
Yes.
even throughout that time of being a plus size girl. A lot of people, they were ashamed of themselves. They were this, they were that, but I was always me. I was always a spark of light, a beam of light. I love life. I love to dance, and I love to write, and I didn't give a shit about being popular. I did.
Right.
I was in that library heavily. I love to have fun. I just was a free spirited person. I had my mom and dad around. God, to God be the glory. I got
Yes.
to experience what real love was. Rest in peace to my mom and my dad.
Yes.
I
Yes.
got to see that, and I look into this day, and that's what keeps my marriage together because I'm invested. And I look into my mom and my dad, and they were the ones that gave me that whole life circle. So everything that I do, I try to keep what I've learned and what I've been grown into and what I manifested, what they taught me, and I instilled that in me. And that was just me throughout my years, like high school, like elementary, middle school, college. I was me. I never portrayed to be anybody else but me. That's all. That's just me, and that's where my books come from. That's where my life. Um, I write about my rape. I write about um, going through cervical cancer. Like I write about alopecia. I write about the things that people try to make fun of me for. But I'm
Right.
like Eminem in this game, like on 8 Mile. I can tell you everything that's wrong about me. You can't tell me shit about myself that I can't tell first. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right.
not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm getting ready for a big role next year, 2025. I'm gonna shave my hair for all the haters that want to talk about me. I don't give a damn. Like I'm me.
Are you like the female version of me? Cause I
I,
tell everything on myself. Hey,
I'm just
I be like,
transparent. I'm so transparent, and people hate that. Like that's why people hate me so much because I'm transparent as fuck. Like I'm so transparent, and people take that to another level. And it's
right.
like, no, I choose to relate my transparency because it's my testimony, and I feel like I can help somebody else. That's the whole point of it.
Absolutely. The whole, I mean, and I did this, the whole thing that you see when it says Mr. TMI,
Yeah,
that comes from that type of situation
yeah,
where once upon a time I gave a damn what people thought. And it did hurt me when they would say
yeah.
certain things or whatever. And then and you're right. When I turned it around, I'm like, I ain't ashamed to tell nothing about me.
I'm not, and I go through shit still. Even
Yes.
still, I've been going through shit the last couple of months. Like I've been through some things. And I sit
Yes.
back and I try to, okay, Kendra, you take accountability for this. But again, I'm nobody's yes, ma'am. And that's where I'm proud of myself now. Because can't
Yes.
nobody make me that. I don't give a damn how many 30, 40 people come together. It don't matter. I'm gonna stand
Absolutely.
firm on what I believe in. If somebody treated me wrong, somebody did this and that, then I'm gonna stand firm on where I'm at. And I'm not ducking down for nobody no more.
Absolutely. And you do have to, you know, coming into this industry, we
Mm-hmm.
think that, hey, I want to be cool with everybody. I want
That was
everybody
me.
to know that I'm genuine in my heart and I'm not in this to use anybody or do whatever. We're in here to swap gifts and build and make an empire, only to find out that that's not how it is.
It's not.
That's not how it
It's
is. And
not.
and don't mean to leap into this, but we're here. Just kind of tell us about, like, first of all, let's go into your first movie, because we know you've written a number of books,
Yeah.
and your first movie, which was, and I don't want to misquote, what's your first movie?
Knee deep.
Knee Deep, which
Yeah.
now has a sequel, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, that's being filmed. Because when you got to make another one, that first one was so good. It's like a piece of cake.
I mean, some people liked it, some people didn't, some people made fun of it, some people loved it. I don't know, but I know it did numbers.
Let me tell you, let me tell you something.
Can't-
This is what I appreciate about you. First of all, I gotta say this. I love the interaction between you and your husband. Y'all crack
Thank
me
you.
up. I watch every video when y'all be clowning. I think it's gorgeous to me. Y'all continue to do
Thank you.
y'all thing, because I know what true happiness look like.
Thank you.
And I love to see your king stand up and willing to take whatever it come with it
That's
to
right.
protect his queen. So congratulations to that brother, that king.
Thank you.
And here's the thing: to know that you got that type of foundation, you don't fear nothing that's out here.
Mm-mm. I
And
don't. I
I
don't.
I know it hurt. I know it hurt.
It do.
However, you know what? Now you see what it's capable of. Now you know what's up.
That's right.
So, in saying that, in Knee Deep, which was your first film, tell me about what were some of your obstacles in shooting that first film.
Well, I would say that I was just a writer for Knee Deep. I
Okay.
sat back and I got to watch the ambiance. I got to watch everything. But coming in, I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know what was right.
Right.
I'm just, oh my God, my movie. This my movie, y'all. This my movie. Like, and I'm sitting and I'm learning and well, I'm trying to learn, So when I came in, shout out to AD Scott. He had already had locations, I already had everything together. Him and DeMarcus Bailey, they got all that stuff together. So I mean, when I came in, it was just like, everything was done.
Right.
I think my only obstacle is I wish I was a part of it so I can, learn more and understand more. But I mean, it's no big. I appreciate them. I appreciate them. And I want to say that too. I don't want nobody to feel no type of way because I really appreciate them. I just wish that first movie that I grasped it. I know you can't grasp everything at that moment, but I wish that I could have took the, I guess the me being so freaking excited away from the ambiance and
Right.
stay in the game, Kendra. Look, Kendra, look what you're doing. Learn this, learn that, learn this, learn that. You in the ocean and you swimming and you ain't got no life vest on. So
See, but the thing is, you know, that first one, you can't help to be that way. It's like meeting your first favorite celebrity or something like that.
yes,
You
yes.
go act a fool for the first one, and then when you come back, you're gonna say, "Look, that was stupid. Let me act like I got some damn sense."
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, and I know we just got started. I mean, the locations and the days, and I'm like, oh God, it was days where I was just like, shit, we didn't have no gas, and we just like, shit, how we gonna get there today? But we got there. It was that type of thing. Like, I haven't nobody seen a dime from Knee Deep or anything yet. So we doing this. We doing all this on
On
faith,
your dollar,
on faith and
faith, and your dollar.
yep, yep. So
So
it's just like getting it out the mud, like really getting out there, learning the scope, and you know, I just the obstacles. I think the only obstacles were just, I mean, learning like I was supposed to. I think I can take accountability for that, and but again, I didn't know, but I wish that I really dug into it more. Yeah.
right, right. Got you. However, when you saw your first film on them 40 feet, is it 40 feet of screen?
Yes.
What were you thinking at that time?
I honestly, I was excited. I was excited as hell. And then on that one part where there was a sound issue on the jail scene, I was sitting in my seat like old girl off of the Five Heartbeats, and I was just twisting, and I was like, oh shit, because I talked so much about this movie, and I'm just like, God, I want people to like it. And not only is it just, a movie, a book, but some of that was my life from knee deep. Most of it damn near was. So it's just like I'm telling this story, and it's like people only see what's wrong. But I want them, but I'm glad that a lot of people, and even people that I didn't know, they enjoyed the storyline. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
again, I was like that girl in the Five Heartbeats. I mean, if I had some tights on, I probably would have flew down them stairs. Cause listen, my heart was beating fast, and I was like, oh shit, there go that sound. There go that sound.
Right, right.
But again, like, it is what it is. And then it was Ken Clark's first one too. And I shout out to Ken Clark because that's my brother. He held it down. We held it down together. We got through it. We got
Yes.
even sound issues and all. We got best drama at the
Yeah.
Virginia at the Virginia Black Film Festival. I mean, we did what we did. So I'm proud of it. I ain't gonna
And
lie to you. I'm proud. Sound issues, whatever we did.
whatever came with it.
They coming back in deeper. So that's all I got to say.
And shout out to God dog.
Oh,
Let me not forget the oh my God, Duca.
yeah.
That's
Shout
my
out to
guy. And then
Lamar.
Honey Banks. You
Yeah,
know what? They killed it in there, man. They did a phenomenal job. All of the cast did a phenomenal
they
job. And
did. They
let,
did.
let me let me let me tell you this: when it comes to films, when it comes to music, when it comes to podcasting, nothing is going to be perfect the
That's right.
first time.
The first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I learned this from when we went to the Virginia Black Film Festival. Like when we sat there and Lord have mercy, I'm having a brain fart right now. But we spoke with goodness gracious, what's his name from Friday? Pinky.
Oh, you talking about oh, now you done threw his name out my head. But yeah,
Lord, he
oh,
he gave us
the, you know what? I get that you
damn.
said Pinky, right?
Yes, well, he
But
gave us a
my
really.
favorite film with him is Who Made the Potato Salad,
Oh
which
my
is
God,
an indie film.
I still laugh to this day. And a
Yes.
lot of people don't give him his just due when he played Martin Luther King.
Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell,
Thank you, Titan Spartan for putting Clifford in
thank
there. That
you.
made me
Having a little brain thing. So he was so dope. He
yes.
was. I mean, he gave us the real. I mean, it's stuff that we've been going through in the industry, and just he gave us the real. He was just like, when you go on these productions, he was like, even in Hollywood, he said the shit not perfect.
Mm-mm.
Stop thinking that you're gonna get that standard. Like it's not what you think it is. So stop giving yourself such a hard time. You
Yes.
doing it, and you're gonna continue to grow. You're gonna continue to elevate. Stop giving yourself such a hard time, because I think that's why I lean on. Because I'm trying every production. Like I'm trying. Okay, how can I be better? How can I be better? I think that's my thing now. I'm just trying to be better. There's a
Yes.
lot of waivers. There's a lot of things that happen. Just like now, just had someone that had to back out. You got to keep moving no matter what. You got to keep moving. So it's just like you're going to have these obstacles. You're going to have the obstacles. You're not going to know what to do. But then when you directing, it's like, shit, we got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be some days you say I don't feel like it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be some days that I mean, for example, a day like Kendra could have said, I don't feel like going and doing this damn interview tonight. I'm tired. However, those are some of the things that you have to do in order to reach that goal that you're trying to get to.
That's right.
And I want to say this as well. I used to worry about who like me, who watching, who's supporting.
That's right.
And if you think about this, you'll do a live video or whatever, and your live video get 500 to 1,000 views or whatever. You didn't see 500 to 1,000 people on your live.
Mm-hmm.
So it really be the people you don't even know.
That's right.
When your movie hit 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, you ain't seen no 5 million people watch your movie.
That's
you
right.
saw them 200 people in that auditorium or in that theater for that red carpet or whatever
That's
it is.
right.
So we all do it. We take that little bit and make it like it's bigger than what the real audience is.
Yeah.
And
I do that. I do that. And that's why I say I'm working on myself. I do that. And I'm working on
and also the one thing that I go by is I don't care if there's one person on here watching. They deserve a show.
That's right. That's right.
So whether it's 200 million or 2 people in there watching your movies, they deserve a movie. They deserve a great movie. Now, you were saying about the bloopers and stuff like that happens in all movies. Whoever think they stuff perfect, all movies. One of the biggest movies, Rocky IV.
Yeah.
Had bloopers in it.
That's right.
What's my movie with Eddie Murphy and Robin Givens and all them?
Oh Lord, I know what you're talking about.
Now, Eddie Murphy and Robin Givens humping their behind off, and the cover went too far and showed that Robin Givens had on panties. Nobody paid no attention to that. Boomerang. Thank you.
Boomerang
on it tonight.
That's my movie.
So the thing is, some of the movies that we grew up with, that we love.
Right. That's right.
Hollywood production, $200 million sets, got mistakes.
That's right. That's right. You are so right.
I'm trying to see what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. See, we ghetto. We'll interrupt the show and just do some. What are you waving for? What?
Like, I just want you to put me on. I can be the best of both worlds. All you gotta do is teach me the game, man.
All God gotta do is hit licks. He play like a little man, but he's a big man.
I want you to be more than that. I want you to be the next Mrs. Thompson.
Just stick it out with me till I come home. Why you acting like this with me?
Look, if you really want to be down, you gotta learn everything. You gotta be about this life. I'm about this life.
Knee Deep. Y'all need to check it out. You can view it on Tubi. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And there's other streaming platforms that you can definitely search and check out. Knee Deep. Knee Deep was wonderful. Let me ask you this question regarding Knee Deep. Honey Banks, who is a beautiful young lady, very talented young lady. However, Honey Banks is a plus size, what would consider be plus size.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was done purposely.
Absolutely.
Tell me what your vision is, because you could have easily put that little, model type as the lead character, but you didn't. Tell me what influenced you to do that.
What influenced me is like-minded women that look like me, the everyday woman. Everybody isn't a video vixen. Everybody's beautiful in their own rights. You don't have to, you don't have to succumb to what society wants you to look like in order for you to be deemed beautiful or sexy. I wanted to shed light on a beautiful thick sister that I thought was beautiful and perfect for the role. Um,
Absolutely.
I'm tired of seeing the same old in movies. We got the breasts, the BBLs, and the this and the that. Everybody has their own look. Why not add diversity?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wanna break here before we get into more movies that you have created. You've had one very inspiring weight loss journey.
Thank you.
Very inspiring. Tell the people, man, where were you? What motivated you? So on and so forth when it comes to your weight loss journey.
Absolutely. Try not to cry. So,
You can cry on here. Go ahead.
2016, June the 22nd, 2016, I lost my dad. Lost him to diabetes, high blood pressure, glaucoma. He just was dealing with a lot. And on February the 18th, 2020, I lost my mom, and she was dealing with diabetes and high blood pressure as well. So it's like it's hereditary. So when my mom died, I went into a Great Depression, and I found myself gaining a lot of weight.
Mm,
Um, at nighttime, my husband would say, "You stop breathing in your sleep." And my
mm,
mom also had heart congestion failure, so I felt like I was getting it, and I went to the doctor, and they wanted to, watch me, and it's just I got to the point where I'm like, okay, Kendra, you got to be here for your boys. You
yes.
can't be selfish. So I took the initiative, and a lot of people say it's the easy way out, but they don't know how this shit goes. I had to lose 50 pounds myself before I had the sleeve. So I started doing the regimen that I would do normally if you had the sleeve, and I started to work out every day with my husband, and the whole family, we went on a diet together. My son lost weight too. He's now skinny, healthy,
Right, right.
So, but I wanted to be around more. I wanted to have longevity, be around for these kids. I wanted to show them that they can do it if I did it. And I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to run down and walk up the stairs and not have no problems.
Yes.
Um, I wanted to I wanted to get on a ride at Six Flags and not be turned away. I wanted to not have to have the seatbelt extender on the airplane. Just little milestones that just really hit hard. You know, Walking
Yes.
around not breathing hard, out of breath fast, and so many things you want to do, and it's just like, shit. If the only thing is holding me back this way, I gotta get rid of it.
Yes.
So when it was starting to make me sick, and I did what was best for me and my health and for my body, and I'm proud of myself because I came a long fucking way. Can't nobody take that away from me because I did it. Ain't no easy way out. You got to maintain. I don't eat bread. I don't drink soda. I don't eat fried food. Like since 2020, I
Mm,
really believed in myself and I'm doing it and I'm proud of myself. So I had to do this so I could be around for my family. My
as
family's
you
not
should.
close, so my intimate family means the most to me. And
Yes.
I know if something happened to me, I know my kids and my husband, they're gonna be devastated.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something, because you mentioned something where people say the easy way out.
Hmm.
Let me explain a little something that I know. First of all, I know a number of people who have had the same procedure, who has gained that weight back and gained even more.
Yep.
So what you got to understand is that's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
There's a psychological battle that goes along with that.
Sure
And
does.
for you to have the foundation to support you through and past that psychological part, which then ended up into the physical.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get over that psychological part, the physical ain't gonna happen.
That's right.
And you look phenomenal,
Thank you.
phenomenal.
Thank you.
And again, for you to have that support system, and I know how important that support system
Yes.
is,
It's really
because this world will chew you up and spit you out and go on to the next.
Sure will. Sure will.
But when you got that support system at home, that's the most important thing in the world.
That's the most important thing, because I tell people, if they walk a mile in my shoes, I'm not trying to be funny. They probably been a damn kid themselves by now. I'm a strong ass woman. I done been through a lot. I done been through some crazy stuff, some off the wall stuff. I done had a lot of near death experiences.
Wow.
People just don't understand. I've been through a lot, and I'm still sitting here smiling.
Yes. Yes. Man, first of all, again, I gotta say, I'm proud to see your journey.
Thank
because
you.
Where you think I ain't watching, I'm watching, you know, and I know genuine when I see it.
Thank you.
I know genuine when I see it. And that's why I get a little bothered and I get a little pissed off when I see genuine people having to go through heartache and pain and things because some people only look at you, and I know you about to shout on this one, but they take that kindness for weakness.
Yep.
They take that inexperience for weakness.
Yes.
They take that not your ability to, you're showing that eagerness and asking to teach me, and they say, oh, this is somebody I can bump their head because they don't know no better.
Yep.
So I get it. I totally understand. And we're going to move on, because one thing that I'm going to kind of fast forward to is Distinguished Robbers, because I saw Knee Deep, I saw The Thick of the Berry, and then I saw Distinguished Robbers, and I said, congratulations on your progress.
Thank you. Did you see Curves?
I saw Curves. Oh yeah, Curves Under the Mistletoe. Let me not forget. I saw Curves. And when I tell you, you see your improvement, you see your growth. You see your growth in the writing area, which you're very experienced. You ain't got 10. But from the filming, I enjoyed your last film so much that I had to inbox you and say, hey, congratulations. Yeah. I see the growth.
Thank you. You sure did. You did. That means a lot to me. That means a lot.
So we're gonna go through your film journey a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go with each one of them. Go in order in which you put them out. So we had Knee Deep.
Curves Under the Mistletoe.
Curves was definitely a Kendra Rainey-King production. Curves Under the Mistletoe. Hey, so Curves, what inspired Curves Under the Mistletoe?
What inspired Curves was actually, of course, it was a book, but it was based off, again, my best friend, my childhood best friend. Shout out to the Real Delight, living it up in New York. But yeah, so it was, she went through so much. Me being her best friend, I saw the things that she went through. And yeah, that tore me up. So it's a mixture between her and my other best friend. I added the funny and everything from my other best friend as well. But she went through a lot, though. The Light, she was a foster child. She was actually, she was raped as well by the foster father. So she went through a lot. She really did. And she came out swinging. She did get a full scholarship to New York, and she ain't come back to Texas no more.
Right. Sometimes it takes for that change of atmosphere for you to grow. It's like a plant. You got to remove it out that small pot, put it in a bigger pot so it can become a bigger plant. That was me. One day you'll hear my story. You ain't got to hear it now. This is about you. So what we want to do is we want to promote your movies. So we actually got Curves Under the Mistletoe. Go ahead, director, and kick it for us.
I know, baby. I know. Keep pushing.
Has she had that little bastard child yet?
You a woman. What happened this time, little left eye? We set the house on fire, stole their money, car, shoes.
Someone can make my mind go round in circles. I never thought that was.
Thank you, Dr. You're welcome. And the light.
Watch out!
The type of woman that you know.
Bound to change without you. The way it beats, tapping on my mind. And I think about you, girl. I'll be holding on, I can't let go.
Wait a minute, keep that song going. Keep that song going. Oh my God, I felt like I was at my auntie house. Let's get it. Hey, Curves Under the Mistletoe. Make sure y'all check that out, man. Again, Tubi is one of the platforms as well as other streaming platforms. You just type in Curves Under the Mistletoe. Kendra, you did your thing on that. First of all, let me tell you what made me mad. That daddy part with the little girl.
I know.
Oh, that made me so mad while I was watching that. And that's my boy. That's my guy that played that part. I'm mad at him. Don't message me, bro. I got an attitude at you right now. Don't even do it. But that's look. Let me tell you something. I love when, them stories that we're telling, because many years ago, these are some of the same stories that were swept under the rug.
Sure was.
And that damaged a lot of us in our community. So I congratulate you for bringing that to the screen, because this is giving our community the courage to speak out when they're hurt, regardless of what hurt them, instead of sweeping it under the rug. So congratulations on Curves. That oh man. When she kicked the trailer, I said, yeah. I was like, yes, that's that one. Okay, with the oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh my God.
Now I want to get on my boy Quincy James. God dog, I can't think of my other guy name. What the hell was they doing in the step show?
My husband.
Your husband. All y'all. What the hell was y'all doing? But hey, you made people laugh. You made people. Hey, look, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
I actually had some fraternities and sororities reaching out to me, and they laughed.
Yes. Yes.
They laughed. They was like, next time, we can just do different letters and put them on. We'll come out for you.
Yeah, because they like, don't let them boys do that no more. You get the real deal out there. No. But no, they did the job that they were supposed to do, which they brought attention to the film, because in my opinion, it had you gotten, would it have gotten that attention?
Exactly. And I think my plus size girls, the plus size girls, they did their thing though. They did their thing. They did.
And again, congratulations, because it's a lot of plus size ladies out here that are very talented that don't get the shot simply because they don't fit the description.
That's right.
Congratulations on that. I'm not going to tell my thick of the berry story, but you know what went down with that. So
yes.
But let's talk about thick of the berry.
That's my baby there. Thick of the berry. That's my baby.
Kind of roll out the gist of Thick of the Berry. Tell us what's that about.
So Thick of the Berry is based off a true story. This one is humbly for going on my life. It speaks on a young lady who's going through a lot in her life. She's a plus size girl. She's getting into learning herself, loving herself, and she's wanting the attention from the guy next door who's her best friend. And she's wanting that love. She's wanting that vibe from him. And she actually she meets another guy who's the thug. You got the good guy next door, then you got the thug.
Yeah.
goes through her life with the struggles of being with this guy in the midst of, still thinking about best friend. I don't know how the outcome is gonna come. You guys gonna have to watch Thick of the Berry,
That's right.
July 16th. But you're in for a treat. Shout out to Montreal Diggs, who played Khalil, Andre Dean, who played a really bad guy, and shout out to Sophia, who played a really, really pivotal part. Shout out to Sophia for life, girl, because you played the hell out of me. And
So
I'm.
Sophia Knowlton played you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be. Oh my God.
Yeah. So, man, we speak a lot about in depth about self-love, self-preference, like just going through those mental battles.
That is so dope. Let me tell you something. That's definite. Now I gotta ask you this. Forget all that. Is this gonna be a premiere? This red carpet premiere?
What, Thick of the Berry?
Yeah.
We already had one.
Y'all had it. That's right. You know
Yes.
what? Because I told you I had to miss Thick of the Berry.
We had two.
Yes. I owe
We
you.
had two. We had two because Look Theater, they were having some issues for the first one. So what we did was they offered us to come back. They gave us a free theater. Then on top of that, we got another theater. So we had two theaters packed, and we were running from back to back. But yeah, so everyone got to see what Thick of the Berry is about, and it's beautiful. I just cannot wait for the world to see.
And I owe you a couple of premieres because the both times that I was supposed to come out, I ended up on set. So
Yeah.
Y'all see y'all didn't even know, but I'll be on set too. Um um so let's talk about your last project, which was freaking phenomenal to me.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that exceeded expectations. I'm gonna say that much.
Wow.
Distinguished Robbers was so freaking dope, but I ain't got a tell the folk. Let's go ahead and show them the go ahead, kick that trailer.
You got 48 hours to get my money. I need $1 million. Give me a job to work in security. Then I can get the whole layout. Everything will be smooth. And tell me who suspect anything like that.
I got enemies. I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy.
So what we gonna do? We gonna set the city on fire.
I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
Distinguished Robbers, y'all better go check that out.
Yeah.
On Tubi as well as other streaming platforms. Type in Distinguished Robbers. First of all, I've said this time and time again, I'm gonna need the mask. I don't know where the hell I'm wearing them, but I need one of the masks immediately. I love that. So tell us, because you wrote the hell out of this one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where you dig this out of?
So I dug this out of real life experience.
Oh my God! Wait. No, it's playing.
So it's actually on a different level. Can't really talk about it. I made it, different, but yeah, it's definitely based off of true story. Yeah. So I dug deep and I added more to it, of course. I added more fluff to it to give it the ambiance, of course. And when I sat and I wrote that movie, I'm just like, okay. I wanted to show the friendship as well between the brothers and between Julio, and how Julio came into the sector of their life. That was very important to show that from the beginning, how they met there, how they formed their alliance with each other and how they became brothers no matter what.
Right.
They added Julio into the family, and just going into everyone's life cycle. So part 2 is definitely going to reach deep into that. I enjoy writing this. I enjoy working with with Jason. Jason was phenomenal as the actor and director. I definitely enjoyed bringing Lanita to the surface. Lanita is a very slept on lady, and I'm telling you, Dallas, y'all better watch out because Lanita coming.
Yes.
Lanita's coming. She has arrived. Forget coming. She's arrived.
She here.
And
Everybody in there killed it, man.
and
Montreal.
Tony Williams,
Let me
Andre.
tell you, no. You can't do that. You can't do that. I gotta pause so nobody miss Tony Williams.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tony Williams. I don't know what to say. This guy was phenomenal in this movie. Entertaining, a little scary, unpredictable.
Yep.
That dude killed that role.
It's
Tony
so
Williams, congratulations, brother. You need to get somebody got. I'm gonna find me an award back here and give it to him because he.
Because what I remember him texting me day before film. He said put on your seatbelt. Like okay. I'm seeing when I get there that day, and I'm like, oh my God, shit, I need more than a seatbelt. He was, I mean, he did his thing. He did his thing. Like, wow. Will Molion, Montreal Diggs, and Daytwan Williams, like
They
Rocco.
all blended very well. They all blended. All the characters blended so well. And
thanks.
Again, man, the way that they played off each other and just the whole chemistry. I can imagine what it was like on set.
Yeah,
just chemistry is coming that strong through the screen. So I love that movie. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably watch it 2 or 3 more times.
Thank you. And imagine the scene.
That's not blowing smoke. Y'all need to go watch Distinguished Robbers. I enjoyed that movie so much. And again, Tony, my goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness. You deserve an Oscar for that. And the way he was laughing had me dying. The way he had me, oh my God.
He killed it. I was not expecting that. He brought his own ambiance. He just, that man, he got it. I cannot. He's one of them ones, and I'm glad I work with you. When I see him at the top, I'm glad I work with you.
Yes. Don't he look like one of Cuba Gooding brothers though?
Yes, I tell him that. I told him that.
Like he could be a Gooden Jr. Not a junior, but a Gooden.
He definitely resembles. Definitely.
Man, I'm a fan. Tony Williams, I'm a fan. Whatever that guy is in, I'm gonna check it out because I'm a fan. I want to say this though: with every great project comes with obstacles, unfortunately.
Definitely comes with obstacles.
And you had your share of obstacles with this project in particular.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell the people some of the things that you have to overcome or had to overcome.
I definitely had to overcome so much. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I definitely had to overcome when I started Distinguished Robbers, I already was going through my own distribution company. So I should have prayed on it more before. But going in, I didn't expect a lot of things that happened because usually EP stay at EP. They don't come in and recast people you've already had on board. It's a lot of things that happened. So there's a lot of terrible things that I did not deserve, nor did my cast deserve. So it's just a lot of things that people want you to shut up and be quiet about stuff. And I'm not a quiet type of person because you can't take from me and then expect me to sit down and shut up and take the bulk of it. It's not fair. I've had people called out of town with the people they work with out of town, call them all to Detroit, talking about me, trying to tarnish my name. But I always say this: at the end of the day, what's meant for me is for me.
Absolutely.
So what God has for me is for me. It don't matter if you run and tell people, call people, tell people this or that about me. I know what happened. God knows what happened. And this is for anybody that's watching, read your contracts. It don't matter who you came a friend with in the business. You can't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Don't be gullible. Read your contracts thoroughly and make sure you get a lawyer, attorney, entertainment lawyer. Make sure they go over it with you. Make sure that you set your expectations. Make sure you have creative control and don't sit there and let people do what they do. Don't let people dictate to you because that's what happened to me. And I'm going to stand strong on it. I'm not going to just shut up about it as people want me to. I'm tired of that. I'm not a yes ma'am. And for the people that told me I need to shut up, if you're not invested in my movie, then I'm not shutting up. I'm not doing that no more because I sit down, I shut up for a lot of projects.
Right.
And I'm at that moment now where I sit here. I take time away from my family, my kids, writing. I do this, blood, sweat, and tears. Little nubby things on the side of my fingers from writing so much. I take time away from my marriage to sit and write and to try to, keep this for later and just like, okay, I'm doing this. They're going to see it. My kids going to see it later. And not just that, it's a passion. I love this shit. Like it's embalmed in me. I love it. I love it. I've had people tell me because I said something one day. I said that, it's not about the money. And well, you can't do nothing without money. I get that part, but I'm not saying it that way. For me, it's a passion. I haven't had a dollar from a movie yet. So how am I going to miss something I never had? I ain't got no money yet, but I'm still smiling. I'm still writing. I'm still going because God gave me this gift. And I'm not going to let nobody take it away from me. No matter how many times people try to drown me, no matter how many people get together, team up, lie on me, it don't matter. Because what God has for me is for me. I know what I am. I know who Kendra is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I've been through a lot of shit within 1 year. I've only been in the film 1 year. And I've seen so much. I've learned so much. And I can take accountability too, because some things I could have done differently. But I learned. I'm trying to be better. That's all I can do. But I would tell anybody, just watch out for yourself. Everybody can't go with you to the next level.
So true.
They can't. Even though you try so hard, people turn on you really quick. The moment you stop being a yes ma'am or yes sir, the moment you stop giving roles, the moment you stop doing this, doing that, people hate you. People hate you. You'll look up and you was best friend last week. But
No.
Kendra,
No, you was sis or
bro.
bro.
Yeah, I was sis. I was sis last week. But when you heard one thing about me, you went with it because that's what they do in this industry. Like they go with what's negative. But I say, get to know me. And if you don't know, well, I know me. And that's all that matters. My husband knows me. My kids know me. I know me. At the end of the day, God knows me. God knows my heart. I'm not sitting around here doing vulturous things. A lot of the shit hearsay, she say, he mad, she mad. It don't matter. Everybody mad in this industry. They see me just like you said earlier. I've heard that before too. Where'd she come from? A lot of people are mad because they feel like they've been in this game 15 some years. She don't deserve to be here. Where'd she come from? What'd she do? Go talk to your master. Because God planted it here. I'm that seed. I grew from concrete. God put me here. Just like he's going to put the next person here behind me. It's going to be another newbie coming in. And they're going to have to go through the same thing. It's sad the way it got to go, but
it's a shame. It's a shame because you then get good people that are nervous to work with each other because you done been through the riffraff.
Yep.
And I can relate when you mentioned that they're out there sharing or telling their narrative on you.
Yep.
And the human nature of you wants so bad for you to go out there and tell your side of the story. However, I had to get it in my head. Who are they?
Exactly. Nobody's paying my bills.
If you believe the crap they're spewing, then without coming to me and trying to find out for yourself how I am, then have at it.
Have at it.
Have at it.
Have at it. Have at it.
Who are these people I'm trying to impress?
Exactly. Exactly. And I had to learn it for myself. Like, and that's true though. That's a true statement. Like, why am I trying to impress these people? Why do I need to I always tell my side of the story. It don't matter how many times I tell my side of the story. People are going to go with the narrative that they want to anyway. Because a lot of people are envious and jealous. They're mad. They're not happy at home. They're not happy with their real life. So they project that on you.
You better say that. Let me tell you
I've
something.
been through it. I'm telling you, I got a lot of love to give. I done gave it. I done gave it. I done gave it. I done did so much. I done gave opportunities. I done did this. I done did that. I don't regret nothing because what it did was it just provided me a lesson. And it kind of make me, like I told my husband earlier, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to help nobody because every time I do it, I get stomped on and this and that. And then I think about it. Is that what God wants you to do, Kendra? Don't take that out on everybody because that's not for everybody. You got people that come in and they're just opportunists and you got to learn. You got to learn and use your discernment as God told you. You're a God-fearing woman. You know better. You need to look into and really be embossed by that discernment. And you got to know it. You got to know who's an opportunist. Stop coming in. And if anybody watch you come to this industry, you don't have no friends. Trust me. It's a few people out there that already got their relationships, their bonds. A lot of this shit is fake.
You only as good. I'm sorry to cut you off. You're only as good as the opportunity that they can suck out of you.
That's right. Because once that movie cut, once they say cut, they don't give a damn about you no more. I done seen it. Like, oh damn.
Yes.
Oh damn. I can't even get you to come back and do a voiceover. Damn.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. Like you get treated like pure shit. And it's just like you're just trying to open up doors, open up opportunities, and just help, even with all that stuff happening. Like when I had the opportunity to work with a person out of town for Atlanta, first thing I thought about, okay, let me I didn't think about the hardships I've been through. I didn't think about that. And I'm just like, okay, let me tell a lot of these beautiful people in Dallas, and get them on for the roles in Atlanta. I had no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who I am.
Yes.
That's just who I am. And I'm not going to change who I am, for that. I'm just going to reevaluate how I do things. Because everybody that I help with that, everybody's so appreciative. Everybody doing their thing. And that's what it's all about. Like, it's just all about networking. It's all about collaboration.
Absolutely.
It's all about collaboration. But a lot of people not really collaborating. They talk a good talk about it. But I showed them what collaboration was. But watch them still talk about me after. But am I supposed to?
You know what? Let them talk. Let them talk, because guess what? Long as they talking about you, they putting your name out there one way or the other. You ain't thinking about them.
That's
you
right.
ain't thinking about them.
That's
so
right.
I want to switch gears real quick because we got about 2 minutes left. But we can't go without. Let me tell y'all something.
It's getting good.
Yes, it is. Oh my God.
Damn.
Hey, we're gonna do this again. How about that?
Yeah, we definitely got to
do a part 2.
Okay.
But I gotta talk about you and your husband fishing.
That's my baby.
Y'all was pulling some of the best looking fish out that pond. It's almost like the fish was coming out fried. I want to go fishing, and that is not a joke.
Going.
You remember when I said it when I first saw y'all fishing? I said it again on your live. I'm saying it again right now. You out here by me, because I'm in Forney.
Oh shoot! Good. You like to get up early?
I want to go fishing. Huh?
You like to get up early?
I don't care about that.
Okay.
I don't care nothing about that.
Cool.
Let's go fishing.
Okay.
So, in saying that, we got to do this again. We got
to do it again. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So, in saying that, it was a pleasure having you on. Absolute pleasure. I love having genuine people come on here and tell their story, tell their side of the story, and I appreciate you doing that for us.
Thank you.
So, in saying that, anything else you want to put out there as far as promote?
Distinguished Robbers. I'm actually, me and my husband, I'm part of Rainey-King Productions. We're doing a special meet and greet for the cast and crew that were part of Distinguished Robbers. So next Saturday on the 23rd, Our link was spammed on Facebook. So if you're interested, just inbox me your email and I'll send you the free tickets. So they are free. So and the location will be on that Eventbrite or whatever.
Got you. Also, be on the lookout for Deeper, the sequel to Knee Deep, being filmed currently.
Coming out Christmas Day.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Coming out Christmas Day.
Oh, stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm definitely gonna be checking that out. So in saying that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, but we definitely gonna do a part 2 to Kendra Rainey-King because she deserves it. So in saying that, we always end the show a certain way, Kendra, and I want you to be a part of that. So the way that I end the show is I say, if y'all don't know what you've been listening to by now, you have just listened to what, and your line is the greatest news segment in history.
Okay.
All right, you ready? You need a rehearsal?
The greatest news
the greatest news segment in history.
Okay. The greatest news segment in history.
All right. So we're going to do take 1. Let's go. Now, if y'all don't know what y'all been listening to by now, you have just listened to what?
The greatest news segment in history.
TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate, my special guest, Miss Kendra Rainey-King, the wonderful director, actor. She do it all. She do it everything. All that. Y'all check her out everywhere. And we are out of here, y'all. Peace. For more content, make sure you subscribe to Bold and Driven EP on YouTube. Make sure you press that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications.